Well, USCIS finally did it. They released a new fee schedule that will increase most immigration filing fees starting April 1st. The new fees are expected to bring around $1 billion of additional annual revenue to the agency. Here are 5 things you need to know about the change. Before we discuss what the specific changes are, let's first talk about why USCIS made this change. To start, this is the first time the agency has increased fees since 2016. USCIS is self-funded. That means that they are funded through immigration filing fees and not through tax revenue like most agencies. This is a common misconception among people who aren't familiar with immigration, who are wondering why U.S. tax dollars are going to support foreign nationals. The agency attempted to increase fees in 2020 under the Trump administration, but that fee schedule was blocked by the courts. If I remember correctly, it's because they failed to comply with notice requirements. That means that this is the first fee increase that USCIS has implemented since 2016. Well, let's back up. The first substantial across-the-board fee increase the agency has implemented since 2016. Basically, the agency claims it has to increase fees so that it can continue meeting current demand. USCIS saw a substantial decrease in immigration filings during COVID-19. This is because borders were closed, immigrants couldn't come into the United States. Their revenue plummeted, and they actually went into a hiring freeze that wasn't lifted until March 2021. During this time, we saw processing time skyrocket and we saw significant backlogs. I don't know if the new fees are going to help reduce those processing times and get things moving quicker, but hopefully it's a step in the right direction. Only time will tell. What I do know is USCIS has to make some changes because our immigration system is broken. So, what do you need to know about the change? First, the new fee schedule creates separate filing fees for employment-based non-immigrant cases filed on Form I-129. These are cases such as H-1B filings, L-1 filings, and R-1 filings. Historically, employers filed petitions for each of these statuses on Form I-129 and paid the same filing fee regardless of the employment type. That is no longer the case. USCIS is creating new I-129s that will each have associated immigration fees depending on the filing. Some of these fees are going to see substantial increases. For example, H-1B filings will see a 70% increase from $460 to $780. L1 filings will face an even steeper increase. Their filing fee will go from $460 to $1,380. That's a 200% increase. The list of fee changes is long, so I'll put a link to the final fee schedule in the description. Second, in addition to increased filing fees, employment-based applicants can expect to pay an additional $600 Asylum Program Fee. This is a new fee that's never been enacted before and represents a substantial increase. There's a little bit of good news if you are a nonprofit or a small employer. Nonprofits will be exempted from the fee as long as they are registered under 501c3, and small employers, which means employers with 25 or fewer employees, will pay a reduced asylum program fee of $300. Keep in mind, this is in addition to the standard filing fees. 3, the new fee schedule increases the premium processing time from 15 days to 15 business days. Now, this is a change USCIS has talked about for some time, and it's finally being implemented. The premium processing fee also increased by nearly $200, but that was under a separate fee rule that was published in December. 4, the new fee schedule includes an incentive for applicants to file their cases online. It implements a $50 fee reduction for any online filings. Now keep in mind, not all applications can be filed online. This would include cases such as green card renewals, naturalization filings, extensions and changes of status, and some family-based petitions. It's great to see USCIS increasing their support for online filings because it comes with a lot of other benefits such as enhanced communication and better tracking. It also brings the agency up to speed with other countries who have been doing this for years. Online filing is definitely a step in the right direction, but we need to see broader support for all application types. Number 5, and the last thing you need to know about the new fee rule, is that adjustment of status applicants are going to see substantial increases. On average, around $1,000 if they are also applying for advanced parole and employment authorization. Previously, USCIS bundled adjustment of status applications filed on Form I-485 with advanced parole and employment authorization documents. This meant that you didn't have to pay separate filing fees for each application type. Once you paid the adjustment of status fee, the other two were already included in that bundle. USCIS has decided to step away from that practice, and applicants will now be required to file fees for each form type. The good news is you can avoid the advanced parole fee if you're unlikely to travel, and you can avoid the employment authorization fee if you don't want to work while your form is processing. Keep in mind, though, that adjustment of status applications often process for years, so you may want to work during that period. In addition, even if you don't have any foreign travel planned, you may encounter a family emergency that takes you out of the country. If you leave the country while your Form I-485 is processing and you do not have advanced parole, your form will be deemed abandoned and you'll have to start the process over. Well, there you have it. USCIS has been talking about fee increases for some time, and now we have the final rule. Don't forget the new fees take effect April 1st, so file your applications before then if you can. The final rule is more than 400 pages long, so this video just provides a quick snapshot of the most important changes. So check the link below if you want more details. This is a new channel, so if you like this type of content, you know what to do.